Everybody knows the stories of lottery winners who blew it. The mansions, the Ferraris, the bankruptcies. But this video isn't about those people, because the winners you're about to meet didn't waste a single dollar. They didn't make one stupid decision. They did everything right, and the money was ripped away from them anyway. A ticket lost, a deadline missed by 3 days, a boss who simply kept it, a poison in a glass. These are the unluckiest lottery winners who ever lived. People who beat odds of hundreds of millions to one and then watched the universe take it all back. Stay until number one, because she held both sets of winning numbers on the same night and still walked away with absolutely nothing. Number 7, Edwin Castro. In November of 2022, Edwin Castro won the largest lottery prize in the history of the world, $2.04 billion. He should have been the luckiest man alive. But almost immediately, the trouble started. A man named Jose Rivera came forward claiming the winning ticket had been stolen from him before the drawing, and he sued Castro for the entire fortune. Suddenly, the biggest winner in history wasn't celebrating. He was in a courtroom fighting to keep the money he legally won, with the whole world watching and wondering. He held onto it, but think about what that means. You win $2 billion, and the very first thing that happens is somebody tries to take all of it. That's the tax on winning that nobody talks about. But the next man didn't win his fight. Number 6, Jose Antonio Cuatac. This one will make your blood boil. Jose was a Guatemalan immigrant working in Georgia when he hit a $750,000 lottery win. It should have changed his family's life forever. But Jose was worried about his immigration status, and he made one fateful decision. He asked his boss to cash the ticket for him. His boss took the ticket, claimed the prize, and then simply kept the money, all of it. Jose had to take him to court and fight publicly for a fortune that was already legally his, against the very man he'd trusted enough to hand it to. He won the lottery and then had to win a lawsuit just to get what he'd already won. The next winner had to fight almost everyone she knew. Number 5, Tonda Dickerson. In 1999, Tonda was a waitress at a Waffle House in Alabama. A regular customer handed her a Florida lottery ticket as a tip, just a tip. That ticket hit for roughly $10 million. And then her life exploded. Her coworkers sued her, claiming they'd all had an agreement to split any winnings. Her own father made a claim. The customer who gave her the ticket went after it too. And when she tried to protect the money by putting it into a family corporation, the IRS came after her with an enormous gift tax bill. She spent years and a fortune in courtrooms. She kept the win in the end, but a $10 million tip turned into a decade-long war with almost everyone in her life. The next winner never even got the chance to fight. Number 4, Uruj Khan. Uruj won a $1 million scratch-off ticket in Chicago. The kind of win that should have set his family up for life. He posed for the photo, he filed the paperwork, and then, just as his winnings were being processed, Uruj suddenly died. At first it looked natural, but a relative pushed for more testing, and the results were chilling. He had been killed with cyanide. His death was officially ruled a homicide, and to this day, no one has ever been charged. He won $1 million and never spent a single cent of it. The money was still in the pipeline when he was gone. But the next man's fortune vanished in a way that's almost harder to accept. Number 3, Martin Tott. In 2001, a British man named Martin Tott held a winning lottery ticket worth £3 million. He knew his numbers. His wife knew his numbers. There was just one problem. He lost the physical ticket. When he realized what had happened and went to the lottery operator, they actually confirmed that his numbers were correct. They knew he was the rightful winner. But there was a strict 30-day window to claim a lost ticket, and by the time he came forward, that window had closed. So the lottery, by its own rules, said no. Martin Tot was verified as the winner of £3 million, and he was handed exactly nothing. He later said the stress of it nearly destroyed his marriage. Imagine knowing for the rest of your life that you won and that a piece of paper is the only reason you're not rich. The next man missed it by 3 days. Number 2, Clarence Jackson Jr. In 1996, Clarence Jackson Jr. held a Connecticut lottery ticket worth $5.8 million. He had it. It was real. But his family was going through a terrible period, dealing with his father's illness, and in the chaos, the ticket sat unclaimed. When he finally went to collect it, he was 3 days past the 1-year deadline. 3 days. The state refused to pay. Clarence fought for years. His case went all the way to the state legislature, where lawmakers actually debated whether to make an exception for him. They didn't. $5.8 million legally won, held in his own hands, and it was gone over 72 hours. He never got a dollar of it. Which brings us to the single unluckiest lottery story ever recorded. Number 1, Maureen Wilcox. In 1980, a woman named Maureen Wilcox did something that should have been impossible. She bought lottery tickets for 2 different state lotteries on the same night, Massachusetts and Rhode Island. And when the numbers were drawn, Maureen Wilcox was holding the winning numbers for both drawings. Her tickets had the winning combinations. There was just one detail. Her Massachusetts ticket held the numbers that won in Rhode Island, and her Rhode Island ticket held the numbers that won in Massachusetts. She had beaten astronomical odds not once, but twice on the same night. And because the tickets were bought for the wrong states, she won absolutely nothing. Not a dollar. She held 2 winning tickets in her hands and walked away with empty pockets. There is no bad decision here, no greed, no mistake. Just the universe reaching down and playing the cruelest joke in the history of the lottery. So look at all 7 of them one more time. Not one of these people was reckless. Not one of them blew a fortune on Ferraris or bad friends. They were betrayed, poisoned, sued, robbed by a deadline, and in Maureen's case, mocked by pure cosmic chance. Because here's the truth this whole list points to. Winning is only half of it. Holding on to it is the other half. And that part isn't always in your hands. The winners who kept their fortunes were ready for the moment, and they protected it from the second it arrived. So here's my question for you. If you had one of these tickets, would you have done anything differently? Tell me in the comments. And if you believe your win is on its way, subscribe to the Jackpot Oracle and start getting ready for it now. Because we believe the universe rewards the ones who are truly prepared to protect what they're given. See you in the next one.